One of the best predictors of economic development in the developing world is the freedom and rights associated with women. And there's a mythological similarity between women and the foreign in some sense. And so what you might say is that to the degree that a society is capable of, the patriarchs in a society are capable of attending to and valuing their own women who are other, they're capable of valuing the other as such.
And it speaks to security, right? To the lack of need to control women speaks to masculine security is one aspect. But the other thing that struck me is that the empathy here, because empathy is an argument let's say it's ascendant in certain ways in the contemporary culture that might feel like in ways that are slightly corrupted, but empathy used to true end can lead to change in evolution and revolutionary thinking and revolution. And that comes in through them. And the strength of the women here is really remarkable because they do a whole bunch of things for no reason that kind of makes any sense politically, based on the basis of that, like the great feminine power. The other thing I was going to say about the gold, you're talking about, Jonathan, the ways that the gold is appropriated. You know, nobody ever says where they get their weapons when they finally have the weapons. And so it's like, I think that it's either two options if I'm looking at this as a thriller writer. I mean, one of it is that this gold and silver is forged into weapons that is taken from here, you know, or maybe they pulled it off the washed up bodies of the Egyptians, right? But there's
it's the same idea,
like right? So either way, it's appropriated, right? It's forged into not just the messaging and the tabernacle of God, but also the forcefulness has to come in some ways from materials from the Egyptians.
There's another side of this, I think, let's call it psychological. In a certain sense, I think